Hi guys, how are you? I'm just having my last couple of sips of coffee. Today is a fantastic day. We have a great selection for you. I'm really psyched. A lot of new stuff, a lot of hard-hitting stuff. So let's get started. Cheers. So this is our third episode of TP360 Picks of the Week, and we have a lot of really cool stuff. There's a couple of things that surprised me as well. I'll go over everything in more detail, but just to give you a quick look at things. I mean, look at that, just some really wonderful stuff. All brand new, all hot in the market. So let's get started. The first thing I want to start with today is the crown of what we're going to show you today, and it's no surprise when we say crown, we talk Rolex. This is the rose gold Sky Dweller with a rhodium dial. You can see that this is a fantastic watch. I mean, I don't know how I can let you feel it, but it's so heavy, and the way it fits on the wrist is just fantastic. This is Rolex's most complicated watch, obviously. And we all know that the steel one is really hard to get, especially with the blue dial, but the black is becoming very hard, and obviously even the white, you won't find it in the store. This is a fantastic little watch, very complicated. You can control, the settings. So the Rolex Sky Dweller is an annual calendar, pretty complicated stuff. You control the settings through the fluted bezel, which many people don't know or don't think. So that's our first watch of the day. The rose gold and view of the rose gold with the rhodium dial is just beautiful. Another piece that really made me very excited, and it's a piece I've been following as well, is the two-tone steel and gold chrono from Tudor. This is a new release, and you can see it's a wonderful watch. This is the one that comes with, this is the one with the bund strap. You can see again that the black on the beige or the yellow, that vintagey look is amazing with the red line. This reminds me as well of the two-tone Daytona, the one they call not the new one, I forgot the name as well. John Player? Who's the... John Mayer, yes. So John Mayer also has the two-tone Daytona that looks like this, but this is also really hard to get, especially with the steel and gold bracelet. But in my opinion, the button strap just makes it look very cool. You can see on the wrist. So if you can see, it fits really nice. It has this vintage look, this really rugged look with the button strap. Wonderful little watch. We also have a very cool 41 millimeter chrono Royal Oak. This is a 2018-2017 model. Obviously, this is the solid case back, but again, beautiful fit and finish as any Royal Oak would be. This is, in my opinion, one of the best bracelets out there. So that's something really cool to look forward to. We also have a smaller size for the smaller wrists, but you can see, given the way that the Royal Oak is built, even the smaller 37 millimeter size would fit any wrist really nicely. These are becoming as well more and more desired, especially as people go into smaller sizes and want to replicate the original 39 millimeter jumbo. This is the 37, but with the blue boutique dial, obviously, and a see-through case back. Wonderful little watch. Moving forward, in terms of watches going smaller, and one of the cool Panerai releases as well is this submersible 42 millimeter. I love the black bezel with the black dial and the blue lines. It fits really nice. You can see that it has a really cool strap as well. Let me try it on just to show you how it fits. A lot of people historically said, we love Panerai, but with 47 millimeters, it's just too hard to basically put on the wrist. So I'm just gonna show you how cool this wears on my wrist. Yeah, so you can see how beautiful and how well it wears on the wrist. Very cool launch from Panerai, and gives a big group of people who wanted submersibles the choice now to get one in smaller size. Moving forward, we have also as well a really cool Longines. This is the military reissue. As you know, Longines has been focused on their heritage, the 1945 heritage. They did the Chrono Big Eye. So this is a replica of their military watches, and if you do a close-up, you can see that the dial has really little dots to replicate how patina would develop. It's a really wonderful little piece. Thickness is perfect. The blue hands are really nice. the vintage strap that comes with it, and it wears really, really nice. So if you're into vintage and you're into something like Longines, which has amazing heritage, this is the right watch at great value. A couple of more watches that I think are really good. They're new additions. One of them is a real value proposition. It's the Montblanc World Timer. So as you know, obviously world timers, if you think of Patek, Philippe, and some of the bigger brands like Vacheron Constantin, these are fantastic watches, very complicated, very well done. But here comes Montblanc giving us the ability to own a world timer with an integrated map, with a see-through case back, at really a fraction of that cost. Just as cool, to set. You obviously have a button here, as you can see, a small button. I don't know if you can see that dial turning around. Very easy to set, very cool, and again, for the fraction of a price, you can join the club of having a world timer. And then finally, something as well, we started with Rolex, we end with Rolex. Something a bit smaller, a bit more under the radar is the Yachtmaster. I love this platinum and steel version with the blue dial. This is the smaller size one, but again, fits really, really nicely. So if you want, a Rolex that's a bit different from what's out there, that's a bit smaller, a bit more wearable for every day, with the platinum and steel bezel, that's just a fantastic little option. That red hand, the blue dial really make it stand out. So as you can see, there's a lot of great additions we've had this week that came in. Obviously, again, I don't want to highlight a few, but the Sky Dweller, the Steel and Gold Chrono, the Chrono from Royal Oak Chrono, all these fantastic little additions that we've had. And like I said, we keep on having new watches coming in. So please check out our latest inventory. If there's something you like, you don't find, just like I said last week, make sure you call us, you call our team. They'll be more than happy to help you source these watches. I hope you enjoyed the watches in this review. Thank you and see you next week. Cheers.